What is going on, lads? It's Billy the Kid here, and today, yet again, I have another very special Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you lads today. Now, in the gameplay, I was playing Rush on Grand Bazaar. It was a very competitive match. The enemy team were very hard pushing us, and I was doing my best to wipe their arses clean with my AEK and 971 with a laser sight, a foregrip, and a Cobra sight. It's one of my favourite setups, and it's very good for close quarters, especially in Grand Bazaar where it's narrow alleyways and tight corners. So if you haven't tried that out, I really do suggest you try it out. Now, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, as this commentary is going to be very special, as I just recently hit 900 subscribers, and I just can't believe it, lads. I can't say thank you enough to every single one of you. This channel wouldn't have gotten as far as I thought it would if it wasn't for you lads and your great support. This channel is only going to grow bigger and better thanks to you lads. I mean, I was shocked. I really was shocked. I mean, I never thought when I started off this channel back in December of last year that I would reach 900 subscribers. I was like, okay, yeah, if I reach 100 subs, then I'm happy. But 900 subs, it's just, oh man, I just can't say thank you enough. You guys are awesome. I don't know what to say. I'm really shocked. So thank you, lads. This video is going to be for you. If you were ever interested in creating a YouTube channel, or if you already have a YouTube channel, you just started one out, I'm going to go over some of the things, the basic outline of what I do to create a video for you lads. And it's going to cut out a gameplay here in a minute, and I'll go over what I have on my computer and like the software I use, just for you lads that have started off a YouTube channel and don't fully know exactly how to, you know, not upload a video, but edit a video and shrink the size of the video without losing its quality, etc, etc. So that's what I'm going to be going over today. If you have any questions at all on, you know, getting better noticed, or, you know, tips on how to get better software, leave your questions in the comment section below, and I will get to them as soon as I can, as I'm super busy with this college work at the moment. So I know I've been busy for quite a while now, but it is going to start to die down. The assignments for this college are going to start to die down. I'm going to have much more spare time to do videos, so I hope that's good news for you lads that are missing my regular commentaries and all that. So let's begin. So the first thing I do when I record is, well, some of you were asking, Billy, what do you record with? And this is what I record with. It's called a Hauppauge HD PVR. Yes, that is a mouthful, I know. But it is a very handy recorder. I know it's big. I know it's what maybe some of you were expecting, something like a Dazzle, which you plug into the USB of your computer and one end into the back of the TV. But it's a little bit bigger than that. And it's very expensive. Well, it's not very well. I suppose it is very expensive. It was around €250, which is expensive. So you really do need to think, if you're going to think about creating a YouTube channel, you need to think about, seriously, about financial. You need to save up a crap ton of money, not only for a recorder, but then you need to save up money for a video editing software, which I'll go into later. But this is the recorder I use. It's very handy. It records in HD. It's perfect for me, and I hope it doesn't go bang one day in the future. Now, the one I have is the component cable version, but recently, I don't know if it's recently or they always had it, I don't know, but they also have a HDMI HD PVR. My god, it's a mouthful. But it is much simpler than the one you're seeing right now, as all those component cables, it's a nightmare. It's really, I swear, if I have to move this TV, I'm gonna just think, hold on a second, where are these wires going again? There's a lot of wires involved, let me just tell you that. But if I have to recommend you getting a capture card, I recommend the HD PVR. It's reliable. Now, the only thing I say that's maybe could be done better is there's very little customer support. There's very little instructions. You really will have to watch a YouTube video to show you how to set it up. So, but there's hundreds of those, so you can swim around and find one, and you'll set it up no problem. Now, if I have to recommend, get your HDMI HD PVR. My god, it's a mouthful. But yeah, it's much more simpler. HDMI outlet, 720p, 1080p, no problem there. Less wires involved and all that kind of stuff. So and that's what I use to record my gameplay. And the video editor that I use to edit my videos that I'm using right now to record this commentary is Sony Vegas Pro 11. Also very expensive. You'll have to save up a good ton of money to buy this. I can't give you the actual price. You can fish around again online for that. But I paid $250 and my parents paid $250. I got his birthday present 2 years ago. So I think it was around €500, but that was back then. Prices may have changed, so you'll have to fish around for that. But it's probably, I used to use Windows Movie Maker just for little simple videos that before I got the PVR, and this thing is 100 million times greater than Movie Maker. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. You can slow down the time. You can put in all types of effects. You can put in text. You can put in sharpness. You can tweak the color, the brightness. You can do all sorts of things with it. Now, there are, of course, other editors like Adobe Premiere. The one I personally use, like I said, is Sony Vegas, so that's the one I'm used to. But don't go for the all-out expensive right at the beginning. You can use something simple like a free video editing software, and you can just use that for the time being as you save up for something like Sony Vegas. Now, some of you might be asking, Billy, I already have a channel. It's around like 40 or 50 subscribers. I'm doing well. But my video file, when I have it rendered, is massive. It's like 500 megabytes. And to upload a 500 megabyte video will take 7 or 8 hours. So how the hell do you do it? Very simple. I use this program. It's called Handbrake, as in the handbrake of a car. If you Google Handbrake, I'll leave a link in the description. It is a video compression software program, whatever you want to call it. But basically what it does is, say for example, I do a 10-minute video. That's around 500 megabytes. Especially if you put in a lot of effects like sharpness, color correctness, it increases the file size, I think anyway. So what Handbrake does is, with settings that I'm going to show you now in a minute, you can compress the video file size without losing the quality of the video. Now, there are going to be instances where you might notice just a little bit of quality lost, but let me tell you, the viewers aren't going to notice if it's not too bad, and you certainly won't notice. So let me just show you what Handbrake is. You'll see up here it says source, video file, folder, all that. The only thing you have to worry about, okay? So don't touch anything over here. Whatever it's set to, leave whatever it's set to. Up here you see source, video file. You choose your video that you just rendered out of your editor, right? It'll come up here in title and in file. Now you go to video filter. You go to video, and you'll see video codec H.264 blah 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 blah. This is what my settings are, so you can pause it and take it down. Constant variable frame rate, you want that checked. Now, as for constant quality, this is what you have to look out for. You see, it should be set at default RF20. Now, you can drag that to the left. You see it changes to 20.75, 21.25. Never ever go past 21.5. This is the limit, as the quality will get noticeably worse the more you compress the video. So never ever put that down. Never ever go past 21.5. Never go off over here or over there. Just leave it at 21.5. It will reset every time you close Handbrake, so you just have to reset it over and over again. But if you want the video to compress, say you had a 200 megabyte video, that's still a lot. Most of my videos go at 150 megabytes, and there were 500 megabytes. So say for example you had a 400 megabyte video, you can set it to 21.5 and it might knock half of it down, so it'll be left at 200 megabytes. Now if you don't mind uploading a 200 megabyte video, that'll cost you, in terms of time, not money now, it might be uploaded in an hour and a half, 2 hours depending on your internet connection. Personally, I rarely use 21.5. just for the simple fact that my videos normally render out at 600 megabytes, something like that. So even if I use 21.5, it'll still just be at 400. You know what I mean? So what I use is down below constant quality, you'll see average bitrate and kilobytes per second. Tick that, and you'll see 1500 set as the default. Don't touch 1500. 2-pass encoding is unchecked, so that's why I don't tick that. But leaving it at 1500, you'll get a lot of megabytes off your video. So mostly, 10-minute video for me, 500 megabytes, 600 megabytes. I leave it at average bitrate of 1500 kilobytes per second. It'll bring it down to 130 megabytes, which is alright for me. I don't mind that. And going below 100 megabytes on your video, especially if it's a long one, you'll notice the quality. It's bad. So it really does depend on yourselves. So just take that as a note. If your video, when you compress it, is under 100 megabytes, you'll start to notice the quality issue. It's something got to do with the 100 megabyte. If it's at 120 or 130, leave it alone and upload that video. Now you can set it's actually really fast when it's compressing the video. It'll only take you like 5 minutes and it'll be done. You can set up, where is it? You can go to tools, options, and set the destination when the compressed video. I have it set to my desktop. When my video renders out of the editor on Sony Vegas, it goes to the desktop, and when I compress the video, it goes to the desktop. To figure out which is different, you right click on your video, right click on any of your video and go to properties, and it'll tell you how big the video is. That's what I do every time I render out my video on Sony Vegas, just to see how big it is. If it's a very short video, like 3 minutes, sometimes it's only like 130 megabytes uncompressed, and I'll say, okay, upload that. That's no problem for me. But yeah, when you compress your video, right click it, check the properties, and see how compressed it is. Compare the two, and I suggest like watching the uncompressed video and then watching the compressed video, just to see if you can notice any quality issue or quality change, because it shouldn't by a big lot. Maybe you'll notice a little bit, a tiny little bit, but not big lot. So that's Handbrake. That's what I use. Now after that, I just upload it to YouTube and insert the appropriate tags to get the video better noticed. I just put in the tags that matter. So if I'm doing a tips and tricks video, I'll just say Battlefield 3 tips and tricks, the name of the level, what's covered in the video. Just put in what's covered in the video. Don't put in anything other than, maybe put in your channel name. Put in your channel name. The first tag you should put in is your channel name, so people will actually find the video when they put in Billy the Kid in YouTube and search, and it'll come up. And just like I said, put in the appropriate tags. Don't go crazy. I'd say around 15 tags and you're set. Depending on the size of the video, and not depending on the size of the video, but depending on the length of the video and what the video is covering, and you'll be set. Now as for recording commentary, I actually have 2 separate microphones. The one I'm using right now is a Blue Snowball with a pop filter, so you won't hear me going. You won't hear that annoying sound with a pop filter. Sorry if that hurt your ears if you're using headphones, by the way. If you're going to get if you're going to get a microphone, you have to, like I said, save money for a decent microphone. The clearer the audience hears you, the better it is going to be for them enjoying the video. You don't want to hear people going, this is Billy the Kid here. You'll never understand what the hell they're saying. You'd be typing in the comment section, dude, was that fucking English or something? Get a better microphone. The Blue Snowball for me is very good, except its tripod. It's got probably the worst tripod stand I've ever seen. It's a small, tiny yoke, so I had to go and build my own separate microphone stand that I found in a dump, basically. It was half chopped off, so I went and built my own custom one. So I just set the snowball right on top of it, and it's the stand is adjustable, so I'm sitting down right now, so I don't have to like talk into the microphone. It's very handy. The other microphone I have is a Turtle Beach PX21 headset that I use for Skype conversations. So all the live comms you hear me with, like guys with London and Paulie and Hit Squad, that's the microphone I'm using. The headset is just perfect. I'm playing with the game audio coming out into the speakers, and my voice and my own audio is going into the microphone and into the call, which is really, really handy. I have to recommend the PX21 Turtle Beach headset. It's a handy piece of equipment. So once you get your video uploaded and all that, you need to branch out, basically. You need to get involved with a community that's centered around your game. So for example, when I started off my channel, I said to myself, no one's going to notice me unless I get involved with a community of Battlefield players. So I went to Battlefield though, joined up with them, got involved with the community, got involved with topics that they were talking about, like weapons and vehicles, and there's a community spotlight section where people put up their own videos, and I was putting up my own section of videos, like commentaries and tips and tricks and all that stuff. And that's where I got noticed. That's what I have to recommend. Get involved with a community of gamers that are involved with your game, like Battlefield, Battlefieldo, Don't Revive Me Bro. You really need to branch out and find a community that involves your game, involves YouTube, and just get involved with them. Start chatting with them, saying, would you like to come out and check, would you like to, there's my email, would you like to check out my channel and leave me some feedback. Don't spam Twitter, don't spam Facebook, don't spam ever. That's the one way people just commit suicide for their channel, because I get it all the time. People I've never heard of saying, granted their channel might be small, but there was one channel, I'm not even going to name it, when I was starting out and when I got reached 200 subs, they would spam me every day, same message over and over again, and it might look like they are interested in your channel, but all they want is that extra sub, so don't spam your videos and don't spam your channels to random people that look like they have the same sub box or anything. Send an informative message saying, hi, I'm so and so, I recently saw your latest video, whatever it's called, I thought it's very good, and I'm going to sub to your channel. If you could take the time, could you check out my channel and leave me some feedback? If you're lucky, then you'll get a sub back. Now, I don't personally do sub for sub. I like to earn my subs, basically. Wow, this video is going very long. So those are just that's the basic setup I use to render and edit my videos and do commentaries and all that. Leave in the comment section below any questions you got. Name away, shoot away, and I'll answer them as quick as I can, as best I can. Lads, this has been Billy the Kid. Once again, you guys are fantastic for the 900 subs. I can't thank you enough. I'm still in shock, and I'm gonna have to go and drink a nice pint of whiskey and just get slammered. I won't remember where the hell I am. Why the hell am I talking into a microphone? What the fuck is this? Billy the Kid out. Take it easy, lads.